What's up, guys? Getting ready to take off in a 1968 Impala. This one here has, I believe, to be 327 under the hood. We're gonna be taking it down the road for a ride. It looks like it's got power steering, AC compressors there. It's not hooked up. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. We post videos all the time. Check out maplemotors.com. We have financing and shipping available. And of course, here on YouTube, we have videos of all of our cars and all of our inventory. You can also see previous inventory, test drives of some pretty cool stuff. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. All right, before we take off, let's look at this interior. Go ahead and place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Dash looks nice and clean. Aftermarket gauges under the dash. Interior is pretty clean too. Seats look good. Package tray headliner. Start her up. So your gauges are coming up here. Radio, blower motor, and wipers. What about that horn? You ready? It does work, and the gas gauge is on E. Let's get some fuel. Before we take off, seatbelt got a little bit of damage to it. You see it there? But I'll put it on anyways. Missing a knob. Look at it, just flopping around. We're gonna stop down over to this guy's shop. He makes stickers and all kinds of different stuff. And I gotta get a sticker that says Saturday. Hold on. Hey, send me the dimensions of that spot and I'll go ahead and tell him right now. Okay. I gotta get the dimensions of it, but he said he'd text them to me. We'll find out. We're about to find out. In this video, I'm gonna be driving down the road, pointing out any kind of flaws of this car. Just so happens right across the street, I know this guy's got some non-ethanol fuel. And that's what this car deserves. So we're gonna go to that spot. Turn signals. I can hear them clicking on both sides, but the left bulb is out for the left turn signal on the dash. Not the actual car. Car's going really straight down the road. Steering's nice and tight. Feels good. As soon as I turn, it turns. Does have a low gear ratio. I was making sure I wasn't in second. He's still cruising here. Looks like our passing gear, our kickdown's hooked up. Brakes feel good on this one. Staying nice and straight. Tell you what, I feel like I'm cruising on the lake. This thing's a boat, nice and smooth. There's no waves today. We're gonna go ahead and go to the shop over here first. Then we'll shoot across the street, get some fuel. Hopefully we don't run out between then. Right next to each other. Okay, so we're pulling in a spot over here called Suncool. They do like vinyl wrap, sticker, and they do actually all the police cars in Hendersonville. There's a few of them sitting over in the parking lot here. Guess I'll back this baby in right there. Okay. let's walk in the tint shop here and get us a little sticker that says we're open Monday through Friday. Made it to the gas station over here. What a beauty. Going on back here to the back. That's where I put the fuel in. I got about $21 is what I put in this one. A little bit over what I normally do. Let's go ahead and start her up, check the gas gauge. It was on E. It was like buried on E, so let's see. Gas gauge coming up. Moving on up. Let's hit the road. Okay, so far so good. Man, there was no other route. I mean, literally my original route that I've made for these videos is the only route around the car lot that is not just jam-packed with people. I know in the last like 10 years, like when I graduated high school, I could go across this town in 9 minutes. It takes a half hour easy nowadays. This is definitely blown up on this town, so traffic is very thick. I've always wanted to mix it up though and pick a different route. This car's done incredibly good the whole entire time. Oil pressure sitting right at 30, engine temperature's at 190, and operating range. Been in and out of traffic. A lot of this stuff I've seen, I'm probably not gonna put in because I'm just sitting in traffic, so I'm just not gonna put that in here. But it does get you frustrated, that's for sure. I don't like traffic. I like cruising. This thing's nice and smooth, easy to drive. She's got plenty of pep, picks that front end up, brakes really quick. It'll stop you when you need it. Pretty nice. Bet a lot of y'all on this channel probably live out in the country, and that's awesome. It'd be sweet if Maple Motors was located out into the country somewhere. I could go out and have plenty of road, run these cars up to 70, 80 mile an hour. Because right now my interstate is bumper to bumper. There's no highway for us to cruise on. Okay. A little cut through road here. I'm right around the corner from the car lot now, and we got the green light. Traffic gods are here. Oh, it's been a pretty fun test drive, really. It's like a comfort car. Okay, I've made it back. Pulling back in the lot. Ooh, don't run the cone over. That was a near miss. I do appreciate you watching these videos. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. Let's look at the details on the outside here. Thanks, guys. Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be walking around a 1968 Impala. This one here has, I believe, to be 327 under the hood. It looks like it's got power steering set up. Looks like it's got the AC set up, but the belt's not on there. Compressor's not locked up. Just kind of looking around under the hood before we get started here. Checking out everything. We're gonna be looking for chips, scratches, any kind of flaws on the body. That way you know exactly what you're getting before you get here. And again, check us out, maplemotors.com. I have financing and shipping available. We post all of our cars on maplemotors.com every Monday. We update with new inventory. So hit subscribe, enjoy the video, and please don't forget to share. Coming around the front, you see the front bumper has got some light scratches, some pitting popping up. The grill on this one's about the same condition. Same with the headlight bezels. There's some pitting popping up around those headlights. You also got a few chips on the inner part there. Coming down this low portion, you got the trim has got a couple scuffs, scrapes, a little oxidized. Also got some rust bubbles popping up right here on the passenger fender. Most of that is water there. Needs to be wiped off. It's been raining like crazy, so I'm lucky to even get this video right now. It looks like they painted on that seal, painted with the skirts on. Got some rust popping up in the back corner here as well. There's a chip right here. Here you go, chip. Coming back this midsection. Looks pretty good on the midsection. There's a light scratch right in the middle of the door there. You got a light scratch coming down right here too. You also got some more light scratches. All that stuff should buff out. Shouldn't be too bad on getting that off. Over the top portion here. Deleted the antenna. Front windshield on this one looks pretty good, nice and clean. Some dry cracks popping up on that vent window seal. You've also got some pitting popping up on your door handle there. Right along the bottom where the vinyl top meets, it's picking up a little bit of rust. Looks like it's happening around that back area too. Also a chip on the back of your fender here. You can see a little bit more rust coming around on the trim there. Feeling the back portion here, I don't feel any bumps, so far so good on the vinyl top. It seems to be holding the water out and keeping it from rusting all around that window and around this track here. Let's keep on running my hands. You can see where our air pocket's in there, but it doesn't look like it's rusting up. Just an air pocket. Coming around the front here, it's nice and clean as well. In the middle looks great. Coming around the back, might as well look in the trunk. You can see some moisture and some water's getting in here. Looks like it's dripping in from right here on the edge. I guess that seal's not working so good, is it? I wonder if it's coming in from the emblem there and coming down in. Look at that. Right there. That's where it's coming in. The seal looks good. You also got some bubbles or some drips over here. And it very well could be coming from that back package tray. It does have some surface rust popping up on it though. So that back window very well be leaking. When we get back, we're gonna end up wiping everything off and getting this trunk dry. Of course, around the edges of it, looks good, fairly clean. All right, coming up on the back bumper here. Do have some pitting popping up. Get a little bit there and on this side. Checking over the trunk here. Looks pretty good. Let's go down this lower portion on the driver's side, come back to midsection and hit the top just like we did on the passenger side. Some rust popping through in that corner. A little small stuff there. Got some more right here. Checking the bottoms over here. You got a chip in the corner, chip on the bottom. You got some rust popping up on the lower portion there. Back to midsection. Little bubble popping up there. That could be cleaned off. Got a little spot popping up here as well. Over the top here, you can see in the back corner it's not perfect. Got a spot there as well. And here. Around that back window, you see the rust kind of getting under that trim there. Same with up here. Coming on down. Pitting on your door handle. Chipped paint, and there's a crack in the lower one. Window mirror, or the mirror looks good. The window trim looks great. And the seal is definitely in good shape there. Light scratch. You also got a scratch right here on the nose. Back over the front windshield, looks pretty good, nice and clean. A little bit of overspray on some of your trim, that should wipe off. Kind of fill these edges again. I always do that with a vinyl top, that way you know for sure, because this one's in good shape, others may not be. So far so good on the vinyl top, should not need replacing. It's just these edges below the trim that's picking up the rust. The water's probably getting up under there, and it's got to be some cracks or seams in the paint, and it's just got to it. Okay, let's check this interior out, and we'll keep this video going. Opening up the door. The panel on this one is a little bit faded. If you look at the top, see it's a little dry. Down at the bottom, it's got some discoloration too. Weather stripping looks pretty good. And then at the bottom of the door, Checking the jams. There's some rust inside that jam there. The carpet's got some fading in there from the sun. The seat on this one's not too bad. Looks pretty good. A little scuffed up on the edge there, but overall pretty good. Headliner's in great shape. Go ahead, place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? It's a game we like to play on the channel. Aftermarket set of gauges under the dash. Speaking of the dash, it's nice and clean, real pretty looking. I love the color of this car. Looks like we're missing a window crank for your vent window. Visors are nice and clean. Turn the key, she starts right up. Showing 21,000 miles on the dash. Wipers, they're working. Engine temperature does come up. Gave her time to cool off, so it should be coming back up. Oil pressure, real slow gauge, but you rev it up, it'll come on up. Radio.
100%.
It does work. AC is not hooked up, but let's see if the fan's blowing. There it goes. It's blowing from the floor right now. Cool. Seat looks good under the bag. Horn works good. Motor's nice and quiet on this one. Lots of engine space. Coming on down with the hood, it's very easy to drop, but if you look on the edges, you got some chips. Shuts very easy. You got a little spot on your hood right there. Okay guys, I appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. We also do these test drives every day. We try to at least. First of the week on Mondays, we post all the new inventory. It's about 10 new cars every week. We have close to 100 detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. We also have shipping and financing available, so be sure to check that out. And if you hit subscribe and share this video, it helps me out quite a bit. So do so. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks again guys. I'll see you in the next one.